Sergio explains wax seals. Welcome back to Sergio Explains. In my previous video, I talked about whiskey evaporation inside the bottle. In order to prevent evaporation, wax seals are my personal favorite kind of seal, whether it is a tequila bottle, a bourbon, or a rum. Wax seals usually prevent evaporation much better. I have had some of these bottles for quite a few years and I am yet to see the slightest sign of evaporation. These two whiskeys were distilled in the same year, in 1975. And then they were aged for 12 and 13 years. So this one was bottled in 1987, and this one was bottled in 1988. They were both bottled more than 30 years ago. And approximately 1 milliliter of whiskey evaporated from this bottle each year. Therefore, we have 30 milliliters of evaporation. But because this has a wax seal, there has been absolutely no evaporation whatsoever. You can't even see the whiskey line. Think about that. And evaporation is more evident in many bottles. If this amount of whiskey evaporates in a full-size bottle, the level of whiskey might go down only a little bit. But here, 30 milliliters of evaporation represent more than half the mini bottle. So the fact that you can't see any evaporation in this mini bottle means that not even a fraction of a milliliter of whiskey has evaporated in 30 years. I have also seen photos of Scotch whiskey bottles with wax seals, but really not that many. I don't even have one bottle of Scotch whiskey with a wax top in my whole collection. What I do have is a bottle of José Cuervo, Reserva de la Familia Platino Tequila, an autographed bottle of Knob Creek Bourbon, and a bottle of Booker's Bourbon. All of them with wax tops. But I do not have a single bottle of Scotch whiskey with a wax seal. I wish all spirit bottles were sealed like these ones. Scotch distilleries, take notes. Some other bourbons, like this Rowan's Creek or this Noah's Mill, two of my favorite small batches, used to use wax seals, but very sadly they have stopped using them. This is a newer bottle, and this is an older bottle. This one has started evaporating already. On the other hand, this one could be good 100 years from now, and possibly much longer. Think about that. Wax seals not only prevent evaporation, but some of these wax top bottles look really awesome. So, I suggest you take evaporation and wax seals into consideration if you're planning on keeping bottles for many years. Wax tops are my favorite seals, whether the bottle contains whiskey, rum, tequila, or mezcal. Cheers. And another video about rum, and at least one more about tequila, several more about cognac, many more about whiskey. You get the idea.